Hello everyone, today I have another cool battle. This one's an OU match that I found on Smogon, and I'm bringing a bunch of kind of random stuff, and he has a Sun team, so we'll see how this plays out. It might be pretty interesting. So I'm going to lead off with Alakazam, because I figured if he leads off with Ninetales I can hit it pretty hard, and even if he leads with Mienshao I can probably hit it too, but then I realized Mienshao as a lead usually has Fake Out, so I'm going to go straight into Scizor just to take the Fake Out, because it's the best thing I have to take it. And then he reveals to be Life Orb, which is normal. I'm going to go for a Bullet Punch here, thinking if he sends in Heatran or Ninetales, I can still do a number to them. I can break Heatran's Balloon if it has it, or even maybe 2-hit KO Ninetales, but he does decide to stay in, and that's going to allow me to 1-hit KO him with that Choice Banded Technician Bullet Punch. So that's going to be awesome. Then he does send in Ninetales here. I know I can't stay in because he's going to be able to kill me very easily. So I switch into Swanna here, mainly as a scout as to what he's going to do. Because I realize Swanna's probably, honestly, the least valuable member of my team at this point, because he has a Sun team, and a lot of things he has are faster than Swanna. And even though I have the super effective Surf, in the Sun it's going to be weakened, so Swanna's really the least valuable member, like I said. So he does go into Charizard here, and I do pull that double switch into Heatran, predicting him to go for another Fire Blast to kill me off, and even if he did go for Solar Beam or something, I would be able to take it very, very nicely. But he makes a nice play, and I think predicts Heatran to come in, so he switches in his Charizard, who is going to outspeed me, and he has Life Orb, and in the Sun, he gets Solar Power Boost, which is essentially running Choice Specs and Life Orb in the same exact set, so that is really going to hurt. I was hoping maybe I could live that Focus Blast, or maybe even he'd miss, which is more likely, but obviously that does not happen. I don't get my Stealth Rocks up, which is going to suck, but as you'll see, it doesn't really play a huge role later on in this match, as I am going to switch in Alakazam to Revenge Kill. At this point, a Psyshock from Alakazam is going to destroy anything he switches in, except his Cresselia, and except Heatran. But he does decide to leave Charizard in. Maybe he thought he could live a hit or something, but obviously that's not the case. He sends in Heatran now, though, to take my hits, and I do go for the Focus Blast. Luckily, I do not miss there, and because I'm running Life Orb and Max Attack Modest, that is definitely going to kill his Heatran. So it's kind of like the same scenario as my Heatran. They both got killed by a Focus Blast from a very powerful threat. So here's what sends in Cresselia, and I'm thinking, oh cool, I have Guard Split. I can average our defenses together so that I'll be a lot more bulky than him, or we'll be equally as bulky, but I'll be a lot more bulky than I am right now, and he'll be a lot less bulky than he is right now. So I'm thinking, okay, now I can kill it off with a Shadow Ball pretty easily, but he does reveal to have Thunder Wave, and he's going to paralyze me, which is really going to suck, because I needed Alakazam's speed in order to take out Ninetales, and not Venusaur, because Venusaur outspeeds me anyways, but I do go for the Shadow Ball here. He switches out into Venusaur, but the good thing for me is that now that Heatran's gone, anything he switches in is going to be demolished by a Shadow Ball. So as you'll see, it does a little less than half to his Venusaur, and he's going to hit me with an Energy Ball. Because of the guard share with Cresselia, I am going to be able to live that Energy Ball. I probably would not have been able to otherwise live it. And then I do get fully paralyzed, so I'm not going to be able to kill him off with a Psyshock, unfortunately, and he is going to finish me off with an Energy Ball. But the good news is he's taken 2 turns of Life Orb recoil, and that's going to definitely be enough for Scizor to take him out with a Choice Banded Bullet Punch. So that's pretty awesome there. I think at this point he only has Ninetales and Cresselia left. I could be wrong, but I know for sure he has Ninetales and Cresselia. I don't know if those are the only 2 he has left. But regardless, I'm going to want to save Scizor for his Cresselia, mainly because I do have that Choice Banded Bug Bite with Technician Boost and Adamant Nature that's going to demolish that thing. I know I keep saying demolish in this match, that's kind of random. But I do switch in my Medicham here, figuring I can sack it. He does miss a Fire Blast though, and then he misses a Will-O-Wisp, which is very, very unfortunate for him. But to be honest, in the long run, that really didn't matter too much, because even if he would have burned Medicham, or even killed me with a Fire Blast, I could have dealt with his Ninetales pretty efficiently, because I still had Dragonite. I still have Dragonite at this point, and I do still have Scizor who could deal with his Cresselia. So obviously, in the long run, it didn't matter. It only shortened my chance of winning, so that's going to be good for me. At this point, I feel very confident that I have won the match, so I'm going to keep spamming High Jump Kick, because it is the most powerful move I have. And he does set up a Reflect, which is going to be minimizing the damage I'm doing to him. And at this point, I'm just hoping he's going to kill me off so I can switch to something like Scizor or Dragonite. The reason I don't switch either of those 2 things in right now is because I don't want to switch in on a Thunder Wave and or Ice Beam, especially with Dragonite. So, you know, to have a chance of winning, I kind of need to leave Medicham in and bait him to kill me, so so that I could switch something in safely and pretty much kill his Cresselia at that point. And like I said, I don't want paralysis hacks on any of my other Pokemon, so right now Medichamp's kind of like the bait. And as you see, he's not taking, well, he is essentially taking the bait because he is spamming Ice Beam on me, but it's not doing a lot at all, and High Jump Kick's not doing a lot to him, so it's kind of like a mini war of seeing who will die first, and I'm kind of wanting to die, but at the same time, I do get a critical hit here, and that's going to win me the match. So a very anticlimactic way to win a match, but you know, nevertheless, it was a very good one. I thought I was going to get demolished with the team I had because, you know, running something like Scizor, Medicham, even Swanna against a standard Sun team, I wasn't looking forward to it, but I actually did. I think I played pretty well here. He played pretty well as well, and so that was a very good match. Thank you all for watching. Thank you very much. Please check out my blog as always. You know, same old story. I'm going to post a link in the description, and I'll post a link to my Tumblr as well. What I do in Tumblr is I just post random cool pictures of Pokemon, so you can follow me there. It's more for fun. The competitive blog, I'm starting to try to turn it into more of like a fun blog as well, so competitive and kind of fun. So I'm going to post a little piece I wrote about N from Pokemon Black and White, from his point of view, and I'm going to try to, let me know if it's a project that you think sounds interesting, because I'm going to try to like make it kind of like a fan fiction kind of thing. Basically the whole Black and White story from his point of view. And so I'll post that first chapter right there. It's not completely finished yet. I still need the ending when he battles the trainer, but just check it out if you'd like, and I'll leave a link in the description, and let me know what you think. And thank you for watching this battle. Alright, peace.